welcome back to Rustic Root Farms. Well, my partner has a contract, and just get out. Where's my forks are not even level. Normally helps, but my partner has a contract. It's only a small contract, but it is for canola. So my partner's currently not feeling very well, so she's in bed at the moment, bless her. So I'm going to be doing the field for her. So let me just talk this and we'll just jump up and have a look. There's a fair amount of seed already in there for canola. I did use a couple of bags that we had separate, and they're just going to be putting the canola seed into our John Deere with the Hurleyman Prestige. So we are going to be doing our field that is right over there. I believe it is the last field that we did finish on last year's harvest, so it's that field over there. That is going to be the field that's going to have the canola in it. The ground, it is a little bit hard, but we do have a bit of sunshine coming soon, so hopefully the ground temperature does pick up, and yeah, we can get some canola into the ground. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this filled up with some seed. I'm also then going to load up some fertilizer, which we'll do, and then hopefully be ready. So I'll get the lime and I'll get the seed and the fertilizer in here. The lime really won't do it any good at all, so yeah, I hope I don't put that in. So I'll get this filled up, and I'll catch you just after I've finished putting the fertilizer in. Then we'll obviously put the pallet of fertilizer back, because this won't take that much, and then I'll either see you as we're on our way to that field, or I'll see you when I'm at that field. I don't know, it just all depends on traffic. So I'll see you all in a little while. Okay, so just finished filling up the seeder with seed and fertilizer. Didn't take long at all. So I just need to get this put down. It's just full. There we are. Come on, don't start this. There's nails in these pallets. They're just getting stuck. Come on. Come on, that's it. Off the fork. There we go. Let's just try and drop that down a bit. There we are. Right, that could have been disastrous, but managed to get that sorted. So, seeder is full with seed and fertilizer. Definitely have enough lime, so I think we might have to do some lime spreading after this year's harvest. Let's just check. That's fine. Right. Off you go. Put this park back up. I think I might have to move that trailer. Okay. Off we go. Just jump out. These doors should be fine open. Alright, so we're gonna head over to that field, and just put the beacon light on, and hopefully get some canola in the ground. Ooh, they're sliding a little bit. It's just this ground just looks a little bit loose. Alright, so here we go. On our way. I'm pretty sure it is the last field that we did harvest last season that we are heading to get some canola put in. You know, it isn't a big contract for canola. But you know, every little bit of money helps towards the farm, so it's all good. And so we need to go this way. Oh dear, right, so I'll head to that field, and I'll see you in a little while. We are closer to that field. Well, we are here. There is our field. Looks like someone's already been planting very early. I'm gonna hit that tree. Don't want to do that. Let's just pull out of the way a little bit. There we go. So this is the field that we're going to be planting canola in. So let's just try and straighten up a little bit. Took a little drive to get here because traffic was pretty bad this morning. But it's what it is. There we go. Alright. Let's just try and straighten out. So let's get the beast turned on. Let's make sure everything is working perfectly. Let's just check all these hoses. There we go. Yep, that's working. Just making sure that every single one does push the seed through. Okay, yep, they're all working. All seems fine. The piston's already been checked. Okay, right. Just check this side. I want to make sure that everything is in working order. Okay, right, so there's no blocked nozzles. Everything seems to be working fine, so away we go. What we'll do is we'll just do a little bit. We'll check to see how far it is blowing it into the ground, and go from there. Right, let's get this lowered down. There we are. Alright, let's put on a bit of cruise control. Let's get seeding. Okay. Just try and stay pretty close to the edge. Seems to be doing a pretty good job of blowing the seed into the ground. I'll just do this one pass and then we'll get out, we'll check. I don't want it to be too shallow, I don't want it to be too deep. I want it to be just right. The ground texture is pretty good, pretty loose enough for this to go in the ground. So hopefully it's doing a good job. Getting to near the edge now. Slow down a moment, make sure nobody's driving down here. Okay, alright. We're all clear, aren't we, here? Alright. There we go. Right, let's lift it up. Just turn it off for a moment. Right. Let's get out and have a look. Okay, so it's not doing a bad job. Let's dig a little bit out. Yeah, okay, so the seed is going in far enough. It's done a fantastic job. Managed to get, just tiptoe over here. Managing to get right up to the edge. Not a bad job for this little seeder. It's done alright. Let's just have another little check down here. Just want to make sure that, you know, it doesn't just look that at that end it's doing it perfectly. Let's just check down here. Same depth, that's okay. Nice loose soil. It is pushing it into the ground exactly where I want it to go, the right depth. Just have to make sure that, let's just check down here. Yep, that one's fine. Okay, so it should be fine down here as well. You know, 3/4 of the field. And it seems to be putting it in at the right depth, which is fantastic. Well, I did before this season started, we did get all the machinery checked to make sure everything was running smoothly. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, it looks like it's doing a fantastic job. So all we've got to do is just carry on and try and get this field done. Let's just check down here. Yeah, it seems fine. Let's just put a little bit more seed down than normal, but that's just because I turned it on and sat in there that place, but that's fine. Yeah, pretty good coverage overall. Nice loose soil over here. It's definitely helping out getting these seed in the ground. Right, so the tractor, and we'll carry on and get this field planted. Right, get it turned on. Let's get it lowered down. Okay, it seems to be fine. Pretty good coverage. I'm happy with it. It is putting it in the ground far enough. So like I said, we can just crack on and get this field done. Nice canola field. My partner will be happy. It's her contract that's being done. But yeah, it's going to be nice to get this field done for her. You know, she's really not feeling very well, but she has been really busy with doing the business aspect of the farm, going out, dealing with the contracts and everything like that. So you know, she does do a lot for the farm. Every now and again she's out doing the farm work. Sometimes she's in the at home, you know, doing all the paperwork. Yeah, I can't fault her. She's amazing. Let's just make sure no traffic's coming. Okay, right. Up we are. Straighten out. Right, lower down again. Let's carry on. This Hurleyman definitely is a little godsend, is this tractor, as every little tractor we have, you know, and I definitely didn't expect to, as I say, to be buying that Fiat, but you know, we've got it, and I definitely didn't expect to be buying a big John Deere. But, you know, it is going to be fantastic to have that. It's a shame what happened to the Schulter, you know, but like you say, implements do break down, and it was just going to cost far too much to get that tractor fixed. I mean, it's going to be more than what we actually paid for the tractor, and it just wasn't going to be beneficial for the farm, so we just brought a brand new one. John Deere at that, with jaws on the back. Fantastic. We don't really get much traffic down these roads, but I always like to make sure. Alright. There we are. Oh. Let's swing around. Get lined up. And away we go. Make sure everything's fine in the mirrors. Okay. All running smoothly so far. I am doing a little bit of an overlap just to make sure we do get full coverage on this field. You know, don't want bits that are going to be missed. I do need to think about also getting the hybrids planted. I did manage to get that field cultivated, so it's ripped all the ground up nicely. It was just a shallow cultivate or shallow till, you know, just to loosen up the topsoil. But yeah, I need to get that done as soon as I can. But you know, our contracts, our main contracts, we have to first think about those, because they are our big money earners for the farm. Okay, anybody coming? No. Right, okay. Let's carry on. Right, so what I'll do is I'll get the drone out. I do have it. I've just tucked it under my seat, well, the side of my seat, should I say. and we'll get some aerial shots of this field being done, which I think is going to look fantastic. I have brought a new drone, which is brilliant. Cost a fair amount of money, but you know, it's definitely going to be worthwhile. So right, I'll see you all with some aerial shots. So, I've just turn that off. I've just run out of fertilizer. So, I think I might just load up the pickup truck, just chuck a pallet on there, and just bring enough just to get this field done. I am going to have to look at, see if there is like a little auger wagon that I can find, just a cheap one, that we can just put seed in, and then we can drive that over and tip it in. I think that's just going to be easier. Especially with the size of the fields that we have now, considering we ploughed them together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to the farm. I'm going to get the pickup loaded with a pallet of fertilizer, just enough to finish this field, and then we'll head back over here and we'll fill this up, get this finished. Yeah, it's going to be pretty long. It's already nearly 12:30, and I've just about got halfway of this field done. Isn't too bad. I've been getting out every now and again, checking. It is still putting it in at the right depth, which is fantastic. The ground moisture is still really nice. So yeah, I'm gonna have a nice walk over to the farm, and I'll see you on the way back here with the fertilizer. As you can see, I'm back at the farm. I'm now going to be loading up the pickup with some fertilizer. There we go. Oh, get in. It's on a nail again. Oh dear, these nails in these pallets really are a bit of a pain. There we go, let's try and get that off. There we go. Just try and straighten that out a little bit. Don't want to damage any of the bags. There we go. Right. Down. I'll just reverse this in here for now because I don't know if I'm going to be needing any more. But we're definitely going to need the pallet forks for the seed. So we'll just push that down. There we go. Alright. Definitely a wise idea leaving these doors open. My partner has said that they have, whilst I've been out, installed. Oh, let's just quickly run over. They was able to get into existing pipe work, which is fantastic. They managed to link it into the water tower, which is brilliant. Have a look at this. It is a bit of ways out, but I mean the fence is here. They could have at least put it a little bit closer, couldn't they, really? I mean, so they've done that one, all nice, all plumbed in, all working. And if you run around here, definitely getting me exercise in today. Whew. And there you can see another pump has been put in just there, which is absolutely fantastic. The pumps are now in for the animals. My partner did say she has sold some of the manure from the pigs and she did sell a lot of manure from the cows, which is fantastic. That money is going to be transferred to us. Well, there really isn't a lot of manure left. They brought a lot. Okay, fair enough. So she sold that, which is absolutely brilliant. So I've now got to head back on over to the field. Yeah, first of all, I need to strap these down. I don't want to going anywhere. Right, so strap down, let's get in, and I'll see you in a minute when we're near enough. Oh, near the farm, near the field. Jeez, come on. I really need to get with it today. Right, so we're nearly at our field. Let's just cut down. Come on, truck. Don't do this to me. We don't need you to break down. That's when we need to buy another truck. I have seen a nice cheap rodeo truck though. I am thinking about possibly buying that from a partner. I don't know. But really we do need to look at buying like an auger wagon that we can put seed in. It's definitely going to be helping us out. Alright. Let's drive over to here. Don't want to go on what I've already planted. We just now got to fill her up with fertilizer. So what I'll do is I'll turn this engine off, unstrap these, I'll get it filled up, and then I'm going to have to take the truck back to the farm, and I'll meet you back over here, and we'll continue with this field. Alright, see you in a minute. So back at the tractor, 14 minutes past 1. Finally filled it up with fertilizer. So let's get this beast started again. I'm going to have to look into like a seed auger wagon, so I can not have this problem again. I did check to make sure there was no blockages. There wasn't. Everything still seems to be running fine. So yeah, the seed seems to be doing fine. Alright, so I'm going to get this field done, and I'll see you when I've got it finished. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to get the rest of this field done. It is now starting to look pretty overcast. I don't really want to get caught in the rain. If it does rain, definitely help the soil out, but won't help me out. Okay, so I'm going to get the rest of this field finished, and I'll see you all when I've nearly got it complete. See you all in a bit. Welcome back. Just this pass here, and then I believe one more, and that should be this field done. It is 2:35. Time's going pretty quickly, but it has took a while to get this field done. I did have to stop and top up with fertilizer, but got that done. Everything seems to be still working great. I still get out every now and again and check to make sure the seeder is going at the right depth. So far so good. I'm gonna, when we get back to the farm, I'm gonna have to help this tractor up with some fuel. We could buy the new barrels full, so we're covered. Okay, let's just stop for a minute. Any traffic? Not that I can see. Okay. Yeah. So I need to try and swing around so I can get this little piece here. This is all that is left. Just pull through that bush. There we go. And so let's get the seeder down. And we'll go into the neighbouring field. That would be bad. I don't think they'd be too happy with me if I start planting in their field, and I wouldn't be happy with myself because I'd be wasting seed on somebody else's field as well, so I don't really want that. But not too bad. Nearly 3 o'clock, about 2:45, and this field is soon to be done. It's took most of the day. Considering how far away from the farm it is, it doesn't surprise me to take into account how long it takes to get here and the likes. be this field nearly complete. Just make sure nobody's coming down these. Okay. There we go. Up we are. Right, so let's head back to the farm. That is that field done. Absolutely fantastic. Another field down with canola for my partner's contract. Absolutely brilliant. We'll have to come out in a couple of days' time, probably about a week's time, to get some herbicide on there. Don't really want weeds coming through. We're going to have to do our other fields as well. Check. Don't want anybody come and T-bone the side of my tractor. That would be bad. So yeah, so far good day. Managed to get done. That could have come that way, couldn't it, really? Ooh, what happened with my steering there? I don't know what happened there. Okay. That's new. Right, so head back to the farm and then see what other jobs need doing. If anything, I do need to take the crate of fertilizer out the back of the pickup. I did just park it up basically. Right, so let's head this way. And then we'll take a left here and head back to the farm. Oh dear. Busy day. Okay. Make sure no traffic's coming. Ah dear. Here we go. Down the dirt track. And back to our beautiful farm. I'm going to have a word with my partner and see about, you know, just selling the pen for the chickens and just selling the chickens and possibly getting another storage building put there, because it does take up a lot of room. We don't really get a lot of money from the chickens, in all fairness, but you know, it is what it is. What am I doing? I need to go this way. There we go. So yeah, we could look at doing that. Also need to look at getting like an old style auger for seed. That definitely help us out, so we won't have to mess around with the pallets on the back of the pickup again. Right, so I'll leave this here. We'll get this washed. But that is going to be the end of this vlog. We did manage to get one field done today with canola for my partner's contract. We also had the people come around and let's just go past here and get the water pipes plumbed in for our animals. Pig one's fine, it's in the enclosure, but the cow one, I don't know why they put it so far out. But here's what I'm on about. We are getting a decent amount of eggs from the chickens, but it's really not paying off the amount that we're having to feed them. And look at all this space. I mean, this is a lot of space. You know, we could take all this down, just sell it, and get like a storage unit. See if we can get like an old reclaimed building or something, I don't know, because even though we have that building there, we've got the big one there at the side of the house. You know, we're running out of room. Because we have this, we put the tractors in, we have that, but we did have the potatoes in, which we now have a couple of tractors in. We have the one over there that did have the Schulter, but we got our our big cultivator in there, or disc harrow. So yeah, if we sold this, sold the chickens, just sold the whole thing, just take it out, take out the posts, and have all the fence parts together, you know, just sell it. And then I won't have to worry about the rooster. There he is. He doesn't like me. I won't have to worry about him. But yeah, you know, you'll have to let me know your thoughts. Should we sell this? And should we save up and get another storage unit here? If you know of any decent storage units you know, within our price range, we have just bought a John Deere. So yeah, you'll have to let me know in the comments if you think, if you can think of a building that will go with, you know, everything we have here. It can't look too new, but yeah. But oh, it's just still so. Oh, it's moved. Okay, my partner must have moved it. But really is sad news about the shelter, our big tractor, you know, the transmission going, scratching too much. So we put our hands in our pockets, and we brought a brand new John Deere 8245. Oh, and I'm so looking forward to be able to use this thing. Oh, can't wait. Look at that, twins on the back with weights. Oh, really can't wait to use that to get out there in the field dragging this thing. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. So, I'm going to have to look at a seed auger, see if we can find a relatively cheap one, and also let me know your thoughts. Should we sell the chicken pen and the chickens and put a storage unit there? If so, which one do we go for? It has to go with the looks of our farm, but if you know of one, leave it in the comments and we'll have a look. But that is all for this episode. If you did enjoy it, as always, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and until then, I will see you all very soon here on Rustic Root Farms. I'm going to put the kettle on. I'll see you all in the next one.